Hi lovelies, welcome to Tolulicious kitchen. Let me quickly show you how to prepare delicious Nigerian stew, but in a very easy and a perfect way. Let's get it started. Those are the assorted meats I'll be using today. They're already well washed. I added diced onion into it, and I'm going to add salt now. That is what I'm doing right now. After adding salt into it, I'm just going to go ahead and add my seasoning. Feel free to use any kind of seasoning you love. You can use Knorr Maggi, you can use Maggi. Now I added all other ingredients like ginger, garlic, seasoning, oregano. Please feel free to use any kind of seasoning you are used to. At this stage, don't add water. I'm going to mix everything together with the ingredients, and I'm going to allow it to first of all cook with those ingredients without adding water for good 15 to 20 minutes. Yes, you add me well. This is going to produce its own juice and you will love the result. Those are the vegetables I'll be using. I have tomatoes, I have bell pepper, which we call tatashe, I have enough onions and habanero pepper there. So I blended everything together with my blender. That is it. Now I placed it on the cooker. I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil on it. Yes, this is what I'm doing now, not too much, and I'm going to allow it to boil down to reduce the water content in it, and it will also get the vegetables done, almost done already. While my meat is boiling, the pepper is cooking. Let's check the meat. You can see it has produced its own juice and it has started to cook in its own juice, and those ingredients we added. This is going to take the meat taste to another level. You will love it if you prepare your meat like this when next you're boiling your meat. It's now time to add water into it. So I added water because I'm going to need some of the meat stock later, and this is going to get the meat done. So I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook till soft. Let's check the pepper mix. You can see it boiling, and because of the little oil we added to it, it's going to keep it clean while it's boiled. It will not flow out of the pot. So now at this stage the meat is done. It's almost 95% done, and I love everything because I have assorted meat there. I have shaki, I have goat meat, I have beef, everything. So I'm going to turn out the it now and take them out of the meat stock. Don't let it get overcooked because we're still going to add it to the pepper later on. Okay, so at this stage feel free to air fry it in oil, but I'm going to use it boiled like this. Look at the pepper mix, it has reduced in size. It's now time to start cooking the stew. I'm going to pour vegetable oil into the pot I'm using for cooking the stew. I will heat it up and add diced onion into the vegetable oil. This is going to flavor it. There is no how you will not like this. You will love it. For this stew, I'll be using tomato paste. This is what we call tin tomato at home. This is tomato paste. You will love the color it's going to give the stew. I don't usually cook every time with it, but I must tell you, I love the stew, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. So I added this at this stage now for it to fry. First of all, this is very important. If you're using tomato paste, you have to allow it to fry with this onions at least for 15 to 20 minutes. Allow it to fry. All this sweet taste that tomato paste has is going to disappear, and it will take the stew to another level. It will make it thicker, and the color will be yummy. You will love it. So, and I had just Bayleaf into this. I'm going to allow them to fry under low heat while I keep stirring occasionally to prevent it from getting burned. Okay, this is also very important. Don't let it get burned so that you won't affect the taste of your delicious Nigerian stew which we are cooking. So like I've said, I'm going to fry this for about 15 to 20 minutes. Keep stirring and you will love it. I will quickly use this medium to say thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. Thanks for your love. Newcomers, you're also welcome. Please don't forget to leave a comment, leave a like, share the video so that you will have it whenever you're ready to cook your own delicious Nigerian stew. Simple but a perfect recipe. I bet you will love it. Thank you so much for watching. So at this stage, this one is okay like this. I'm now going to add the boiled pepper mix. Remember, this pepper has been boiling there for over half an hour on the low heat. Look at the consistency, that is super okay. So the pepper mix is done already. Okay, the tomatoes, bell pepper, onions, habanero, they are done already, and the tomato paste is also almost done. We fried it for about 20 minutes. So at this stage, I'm just going to go ahead and add salt into it. Don't add too much salt. You can always adjust it later. I'm going to add seasoning. You can use Knorr, you can use Maggi. Feel free to use any kind of seasoning you love. And I added more pepper into it. That is chili powder. I'm going to add meat stock. That is part of the meat stock I collected from the meat we just boiled together. Okay, and I gave it a very good mix together for everything to combine well. So I'm just going to cover it now and allow them to cook together. Now we introduce the pepper mix to the fried tomato paste. Lovely. After 15 minutes, this is what I have. You can be opening it and be stirring occasionally. Don't let it get burnt. Okay, the burnt taste might change the taste of your sauce. Okay, but now I'm loving what I have. It's now time to add the meat into it, because you don't need to cook this for so long anymore. Okay, it is already well fried. The pepper, the tomato paste, and the pepper mix is also cooked. Now I added the boiled meat that is almost 95% done. I introduced the meat into it. Like I've said, you can fry the meat, you can air fry it, you can fry in oil, you can do it anyhow you like, but I use it boiled. Now I allow them to mix together and mix them gently. You can see the pot is almost filled. So after mixing it together, it's time to allow them to cook together for just about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, it depends on how you love your meat to be. If you want it to be very tender, you can allow them to cook together for about 10 minutes. Lovely. The aroma says it all here. And this look of the stew is super amazing. Look at what we have here. I gave it a gentle mix together and I turned down the heat. I turned down the heat and allowed it to be there for just about 3 minutes. I rocked this with rice. I later rocked it with okra soup, with ewedu soup. They are so perfect. I love this method. Hope you give it a try. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.